the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And I'd be getting straight into the field. The conditions are suitable for bowling right now, and it could flatten out over the next few days. I'd be seeing if I can knock over the opposition first and make the most of the bowling conditions. Gorgeous clear weather. They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in the batting lineup. Personally, I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start off with.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between New Zealand and the West Indies.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. A bit of a change up in the field now. The captain going with an aggressive field. Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
No!
There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Wait.
There'll be runs here.
Yep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. McCoy, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Wait, yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Misses! They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good return, back from the deep. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yeah.
Edge,
No.
unplayable. Quick onto that in the infield.
King shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. New Zealand are none for 23.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No!
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Ballers in.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Beaten on the drive.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap, though.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. 4 runs added in that over. New Zealand are none for 27. McCoy from the grandstand end.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Bowlers!
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
15 runs added there. New Zealand are none for 42. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Yeah.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Drives and misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
Catch it!
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot. Great timing.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up. A few moves made in the field.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. New Zealand are none for 51. Allen, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end.
Yep. Keepers.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Yeah.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Yes. No.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Turning down runs that are that safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Over. New Zealand are none for 55.
Yep. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Wait. Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper's end.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
9 runs added there. New Zealand are none for 64.
Yeah. No.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep. No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep. Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yes.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. And with that, they're off the mark. These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yep.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
7 runs added there. New Zealand are 1 for 71.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah.
Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yes. No.
That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Waiting.
Out. Caught.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Conway is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler's end.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though. A few moves made in the field.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad.
Conway shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Wait yes. No, no!
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
End of the over, 5 off it. New Zealand are 2 for 76. Edged it. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting. Yes.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait there.
No interest in that one from the batter. Allen will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Wait.
Caught! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Edged, unplayable. Gone, another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Nobody likes to come out to face a hat-trick ball. You feel for any batter that has to go through this experience. Edged.
Yep.
Phillips gets off the mark.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
Strayed maybe just a little onto the leg side. and that's just been dealt with through the onside.
Parker, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Waiting.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great shot, at least one on offer. West Indies found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Parker from the pavilion end.
Yes.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Super shot that.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. And taken. Superb delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Blundell shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Thick edge. Strong appeal. There's trouble here.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Waiting. Yep. No.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait on it.
Couldn't get it through the field. A miserly over is completed, just one off it.
5 for 100.
Parker having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings. Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved 5-fer. They bowled brilliantly in this innings.
Yes.
Brilliant shot, that.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Bowler's in.
Drives and misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Bowlers.
Manipulating the field. Asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
There'll be runs here.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
Good return there. Back from the deep. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
That's the over. New Zealand are 5 for 110. The session comes to an end, and there's been a lot to like about what we've seen. I'm off for a short break.
There are the first runs of the session.
Yeah.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Bowler.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yep. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
8 runs added there. New Zealand are 5 for 118. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep. No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Wait on it.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. New Zealand are 6 for 121.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Comfortable single if they take it.
Conway shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Wait on it.
Ah, mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Wait up.
Caught, gone.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yes.
Massive edge.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Allen getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? straight to the fielder.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes. Super shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler's end.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Big shout.
How is he?
They're thinking long and hard on this one. It's close, but I think it's hitting.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Sodhi has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review. They've got to go without scoring. This is a real purple patch for the bowler. They've got one of the main batters out, LBW.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Another one goes off the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yes.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
Keeper's ball.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Brilliant diving stop.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Over. New Zealand are 9 for 138.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. We're ready to get this innings underway. There's a huge opportunity with the time left, and with this batting order to build a strong lead put themselves well ahead in this game.
Some adjustments to the field.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Right there. Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Ferguson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Waiting. Yes, yes.
Time that perfectly.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Bolt is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the grandstand end.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hetzmeyer shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
This should be close.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
End of the over, 10 off it. West Indies are none for 22.
Waiting.
This could be trouble.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Beaten on the drive.
Ferguson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes, yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. This could be out.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yes, yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
8 runs added in that over. West Indies are none for 30.
Yep. No!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Wait on. Wait.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Yes, yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keep it down.
A couple on offer here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Edge, unplayable. Big appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Right there.
That's the over. West Indies are 1 for 33. Ferguson from the pavilion end. Edge, what a ball! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Finds the edge. Bowler is confident on this one. Yes, well taken in the slips.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Drives and misses everything.
Ferguson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wait there.
Good
Yes.
batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
Yes, yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Wait. No.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Three runs added in that over. West Indies are 2 for 42.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yes.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Really good shot there. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Huge appeal. New Zealand having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. The decision will stand by the narrowest of margins. Not hitting a thing, ends up wasting a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
10 runs added there. West Indies are 2 for 52. straight to the fielder.
Yes, yes.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Wait there.
Well placed. Should get a single.
No.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Great shot. Great timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes, yes.
Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
End of the over. West Indies are 2 for 63. The players are making their way off the field at the end of the session. A great one, in my opinion. Join me again soon.